Hello, classroom. Yeah, you have a question? Okay, what's your question? Your question is about questions? Okay, so you want to know how to make questions in English. And that's exactly what the video for today is going to be. How to make questions in English. My name is Juan More, and this is English2Go. Today we're going to be reviewing some tips and tricks in order to help you to make questions. Now, this is a very basic thing about English, and it's probably something that maybe you have struggled with, but we're going to clear it right up today. The first example that I'm going to give is when the thing that you want to know about the other person has the verb to be. Let me give you an example. You are tired. This is the question. So you want to know if this person is feeling in this way. You are tired. The only thing that you have to do is what we call inversion. Inversion means that you put the verb in front of the subject. So you invert the subject and the verb, right? You can see it right here. It's magic. And this is the first kind of sentence with the verb to be. It's really easy. Now, case number 2 is with any sentence that doesn't have the verb to be. So if your sentence doesn't have the verb to be, you need to put the verb to do to make the question. Let me give you an example. Let's say you see a person and you want to ask them if they speak a language. For example, you know that they speak English. You can make the example sentence, you speak English. There's no verb to be here, all right? How do you make the question? In this case, we do inversion, but we have to add the verb to do. Anytime, let me repeat that. Anytime that there is no verb to be, you put the verb to do. So how do you make the question here? You say, do you speak English? Do you speak English? All right, so if you want to know about another language that they speak, or you want to know, for example, where they go to school. You go to school at Progressive English? Do you go to school at Progressive English? That's how you would ask, putting the verb to do in front. Now case number 3 is when you have the auxiliary. The auxiliary is a verb that is just tagging along. It doesn't really have anything to do with the main verb, but it's there to help. Let me give you an example so you don't get confused. Look at the example sentence when you have the future. You will go to the beach, or you will go to class. I hope you will. How do you make a question when you have you will go to class? You invert the subject with the auxiliary, which is will in this case. Will you go to class? Will you go to the beach? So that way you make a question. Let me give you another example, which is with the present perfect. The present perfect, that tense we use when we've already done something. And anyways, we'll have another video for that one, but you have eaten. So you ate recently. You have eaten. How do you make a question with that? You would say, have you eaten? Have you eaten? This way you are making a question and you're asking this person if they already ate. That was example number 3. So the 3 cases we've already seen. Now you can definitely ask questions. If you're wondering how to improve in English, go to Progressive English, guys. I want to thank Progressive English a lot for being our sponsor. Now, if you want to contact Progressive English to enroll in classes, you can do so with the information that we put in the links down below, and also at the telephone number 809-732-5150, or you can visit them at their website, pes.com.do. All right, you can find all their information here, and for our Spanish speakers, it's right here on the screen. All right, guys, that was our topic for today. The last thing that I want to do is introduce our word of the day. Our word of the day is actually a word that I saw twice this week, and that's really weird. Anyways, our word of the day is right up here. This time I'm going to tell it to you. Salient. That's right, that's how you say this word right here. Salient. You know what to do now. You go down there in the little comment box and you leave a comment using that word. And if you don't know how to use that word, at least you know how to make questions and you can ask me how to use that word there. But you can just Google it, you know? That's what Google is for. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to this video if this is the first time you're seeing us. Remember to like it. Every like helps. Visit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all the other social medias. Remember, we have a blog. And as always, Classroom, which is how I refer to you. You're my classroom. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next time. Hola, bienvenido. Sorry. Hi, welcome to English to Go. What? It's in English.